This is an ancient technique. If you see, the color here is just changing. It's just taking away all the old rust and the discolored part of the axe. I'm back again at this beautiful place I've been to last time, and the thing is, it's pretty different now. It's the dry season, so things are very different in the forest. You know, until you get to the destination, it's always hard, especially climbing up. But it's worth, it's worth the journey and the cardio. It's always good to get blood flowing and pumping, before you go on a trek. Let's see what this trip is going to be about. I'm on my way to collect some wood. It's like a drill when you come to the forest. The first thing you need to get is, wood for lighting a fire at night and using it for cooking. Now I need to find a place once again before it turns dark. I need to find wood. Such a huge tree. It's amazing how the forest changes over time. As I think when I was here the last time, half of these things were pretty dry, and now it's all getting green. It's pretty steep. A fall from here can be dangerous. Wow, this is fascinating. This is exactly what I needed. We're gonna see what we can do with this. This is what is used to sharpen the blade. So basically, this is how people here who stay in these areas sharpen their blade. So they take a rock and break it. If you could see, somebody has already been using it. This rock is powdered, and you basically rub the powder on this, and then you sharpen your knife or your axe anyway. This bark is perfect. This is amazing. This is just perfect for starting the fire. It's like kindle, it's just amazing. This is what we need to get the ball rolling, to get the fire started. This is an ancient technique. If you see, the color here is just changing. It's just taking away all the old rust and the discolored part of the axe, and then it eventually sharpens the blade. No sign of wood. The most difficult part is when it rains. You know, it's just the beginning of the monsoon and there's no wood at all. But I'm sure there is in some place. I think that looks like wood. I just need to find a way to get there. So this is what I managed to get. This much. I started small, but I managed to eventually collect this much. So this would at least last. It would last me for something, at least to get the fire started. But I need more, which means I have to collect more wood. This is such a beautiful spot to camp. It's pretty flat. A great view. I hardly went to collect wood and look. I have to spend a lot of time removing this stuff. It's pretty itchy, I've got them all in my hands. But that's how life is in the forest. And speaking of which, there's a lot of garbage which I think I should probably clean up. You would be surprised with the amount of garbage that has come here into the forest. This is not good. This is not good. Now if you look around closely, you could see there's quite a lot of plastic waste, which is extremely bad. Extremely bad. You've got to take away all these things. These bottles. There's plenty more. You'd be surprised that things come here into the forest. There's some cans there. There's some other plastic stuff, which is not good. So each time I camp, I ensure to take this back with me and dispose it in the right manner. I would take this and dispose it in a proper garbage bin. So I've got a garbage bag with me that I carry each time I go camping, and I just ensure that I take all this trash so that the forest remains a bit clean. This is the least that we could do. Before you even know it, you can see the amount of garbage, and there's quite a lot more. So this is the least we could do, right? This is the least we could do for coming and staying in this beautiful place. And the bark is very useful. Bark is always good for starting a fire. But there are a lot of termites, so you've got to choose your bark wisely. Now, avoid taking bark that has a lot of mud with termites, but you could take the ones that are really dry. So if you ever go camping in the forest, and if you are planning to start a fire, it's always good to get the bark. It's an easy way. You can use a couple of twigs and bark, and then you could add some thicker logs onto the fire. just beside the road. This is so fascinating. The forest has always been fascinating. You could see that this is some sort of nest, and the nest is dry and it's obvious that the bird is not there, but this is really amazing. And you see how they've gathered it so well. Birds are such beautiful creations. So I'm just gonna let that be the same way.